Welcome to the stream, everyone. Good afternoon, and God, I'm so glad I can still say those words. I think most of y'all have heard, but I just want to have this logged for streaming purposes. Last night I got involved in my first car accident. Everyone's okay. I didn't even hit anybody else, so like it's very mild as far as these things go. I ended up hydroplaning on the interstate. We were going out to another city to get some good food, and part of the way there it started pouring. And everyone was going slow. I was going 10 under the speed limit, and when I tried to merge into the right lane to, you know, be more safe, that's when turning didn't work suddenly, and I ended up doing a full 360 on the road with a bunch of other cars around on the interstate in the middle of the rain. And luckily, like I said, nobody else got hit. What ended up happening was we slid off towards the left side of the road as we were rotating around, hit both opposite corners of the car on the wire fence out there. The entire front bumper of the car peeled off like a tin can, but we didn't actually have like an impact. It mostly just threw us around with G-forces. And when we stopped spinning out, we ended up in the middle of the road, and I was just thanking God at that point that I didn't, like, slam into anyone. And then I saw a bunch of cars come up in my periphery, and I was like, oh shit, I need to get off the road. And so I booked it straight into the ditch on the right side of the road just to get off the road. And that was that. Nobody else got hurt. Nothing really happened. We made it home. It just fucking sucks. That's the first accident I've ever had, and it's a lot to carry. I will say it felt a lot like my nightmares said it would, the sort of like getting thrown around with cartoon physics, but not really an impact of any kind. What my nightmares didn't prepare me for was the fact that I had to sit there for a couple hours waiting for a tow truck to arrive, but having never been involved in one of those, I don't think I ever knew that was going to be a part of it. Cars are designed to break apart, which sucks because they're expensive, but it's either that or death. Exactly. So the front bumper coming off is what was supposed to happen. The wire fence being there to absorb most of the impact, that was supposed to happen. Everything happened as it should, and it kept us safe. And for that, I am so, so grateful. Whew. The worst I can say is that today my wrist hurts. It was where I was holding the steering wheel, towards the first point of impact against the fence, which wasn't much, like I said. It was just sort of a bump. And, what it does mean is that my wrist hurts today, the lower part of my left wrist. Twisting it hurts a little bit. I took some Motrin and that got rid of most of the pain. If I twist it manually with my other hand, it doesn't hurt at all. But if I twist it with my actual left arm muscles, that's when it hurts, so I think it's just a sprained muscle. I don't think anything actually broke. There's no swelling, no bruising. So I'm probably fine. And, I can even hold a controller to play a video game with because it keeps my wrist totally neutral. So that's why we're here playing a video game, is because, if I didn't, I'd go fucking insane after last night. Good fucking God. Hylian says, the mental impact just kind of comes in waves in my experience. 72 hours after mine, I went, oh, that was near death. That was me last night, yeah. When I finally got home and laid down on the bed and everything just started to settle and the adrenaline came off of me, I was like, shit, I nearly just died and I'm out a car. I have to go get a new fucking car now. I don't think it's totaled. It does still drive. The adjuster has to come in and decide whether the frame was twisted or anything. And that would decide whether it's totaled, but even if it isn't totaled, I'm probably just gonna get a new car. It's time to just get a new fucking car. This one's been bothering me long enough. What is this emote? Look at that horns. Look at Venom. Oh my God. Where do you even get this shit? Jesus Christ, it's so funny. Losing control of a car because the weather is terrifying. Almost totaled the car because of an experience in bad weather. That was basically, yeah. That's where I'm at, just inexperience. That and, so I'm gonna be totally honest. It's been months since I thought about my car needing maintenance. The oil definitely needs to be changed. That is long overdue, for one thing. But, this incident got me to check my tires. My tire treads were nearly completely worn out. and that's why I ended up hydroplaning. That more than anything else. I just haven't checked my tires in ages. I haven't thought to. Like, my brain doesn't do that. I haven't gotten in that mode of, oh, my car needs maintenance. So that's a lesson to take away from this. And as far as learning lessons the hard way goes, I feel like I got off easy on this one. Very, very lucky that the only thing that hurts is my wrist somewhat in certain positions. I tested typing as well, and it's mostly fine until I have to go hold shift for something, and that's a problem. I've basically always held shift on my left hand, and learning to do right hand shift is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'll figure it out. The oil needs to be changed. Sky, I think it has bigger... I hear you. You're right. I'm using that to illustrate a greater point of, I haven't actually looked at the goddamn car to see what maintenance it needs in so long. And that was what did me in here. So, always check your tires, make sure your car is up to date, and remember that these things are scary. I got a little cocky driving in that rain, and even though I was perfectly safe, we were like, oh, it's just a little rain, whatever, and we blew it off and nearly did us in. You know. Don't taunt the weather. I forgot about the maintenance hard this year on my car, and by the time I was getting ready to drive to DDQ, I had to drop $400 on a ton of stuff. Shit, yeah. I was hoping to, like, spread mine out over time. That's not gonna happen now. But we played the cards we're dealt, and, that was a shitty hand. Still turned out fine. I'm just so glad to be alive and sitting here. But, if I don't play a video game, I'm gonna go insane. So that's why I'm streaming, even though I just had a car accident yesterday. Oh, right! You know the cherry on top of the shit sundae? It rained for 20 goddamn minutes. 20 minutes was enough time for me to hydroplane on the interstate, get off into the ditch, and then it stopped fucking raining. Like, are you fucking serious? If we had just, like, waited an hour to go to dinner, this wouldn't have happened. Shit sucks, dude. Better than getting rained on while you're waiting, I suppose. I mean, we were in the car, so if it was raining while we were in the car, that would have been fine. But no, we got off the road, 5 minutes later, no rain. It's done. Sun started coming out by the time the tow truck was here. Like, come on. We were still in the car on the side of the road, just to be clear. We didn't get out. I only got out minimally to check the damages, and that was it. We just stayed in the car until the tow truck arrived. Like, it still runs. The engine still runs, everything was fine. I was talking to my dad about this last night, and apparently it was a miracle that the car didn't stall out when it started spinning. Like, the car did not shut off at all. That's another small miracle. That's how I was able to get off the road before anybody else came in and hit me from behind. So, we just stayed in the car with the AC on and, waited out the shit. Okay, I need to play a video game, or I'm gonna go stir crazy. So, did the Switch fucking turn off in the time it took me to get stream set up? Come on. Come on. Be nice to me. I've been playing lots of video games lately. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is fucking awesome, by the way. Just picked up Plucky Squire as well. I'm starting to play through that, and I just finished Tears of the Kingdom last night after all that accident stuff happened. I decided to beat up Ganon because he has all these godlike powers, and he didn't do anything to stop me from getting in an accident. Because that's how this works, right? I also played more Shadow Labyrinth. I've gotten far enough to see the mazes. They're fucking weird. Anton Blast got a big update, but it doesn't work on Switch. All the palettes are broken, which sucks. Waiting on an update to that. And Pipistrello, which is what we're playing. Man, I saw the scratches on the funny game console here, and my immediate first thought is, Jesus, did this get in a wreck too? No. No, it's fine. It's literally fine.